getting ourselves into a Price is Right type
Right.
of situation. The first person who says a number could be...
Just fill in the
No.
You say
It's
a number,
the
I'm going to say a
closest.
number.
Yeah, but if I say a number, then he can say the next
I already
number.
know what my number
Why don't you guys write it
below
down? Why don't you both
I
write
have
it
an
down?
idea. Brian and Vito, go scissor each other. You both win.
We're all winners if that happens.
Did you happen to have Newhart on the list while we wait?
The Newhart show or the original show Newhart?
The original show.
I did not have either. Actually, no, I didn't have him on my list, but I did consider Newhart, adding Newhart, not the Bob Newhart show, but it had far more shows and it wasn't even close.
Interestingly enough, the headline here says Newhart actress Suzanne Plachette dies at 70. But Suzanne Plachette was actually from the Bob Newhart show. They're saying she was from Newhart, but she wasn't.
She was on one episode of Newhart, the last one,
The last one, you're right.
in the greatest finale
It was
ever
pretty good.
in history.
When
We're
the
going
kid
by-
was staring into the snow globe.
We're going to go by age here. Vito, how many episodes did Home Improvement have?
My guess was 205.
Would have been too funny if I guessed that exact same number, but I guessed 210.
Anybody want to do an Al's mother joke before we finish?
In a mind-boggling, mind-blowing event, Vito says 205. Brian says 210. How many episodes?
207?
204. Vito misses by one episode.
Wow.
Vito is the champion.
Excellent work.
100 episodes. Something.
How'd you
or
come
other.
across with the number?
He looked over on my pad and just picked the number one over from it.
Congratulations, nerd.
I figured it was on for
Nerd.
I figured it was on for 7 years and then 15 episodes a year.
I love a good nerd
It
call.
was a really good guess.
So
Did you say you love a good
nerd call-in,
nerd
somebody's
call-in?
calling
No,
a
that's a 12:10 is when the chick magnet will be coming in. It's the nerd call-in. Awesome.
man.
So, hey,
Vito, congrats.
that's all I got for today's show. So I hope you guys got the rest.
I got nothing. All right.
Awesome.
It's 11:30.
Suzanne Plachette died.
Yeah, I would. That really boggled my mind when you just said that. When you said that Suzanne Plachette died,
Vampira died. I don't know if I said it last week.
Yeah, no, you put it on the message board. She's like,
I'm the only one that cares.
I don't know. You know, I saw Ed Wood movies.
she was like $1 million though.
I like the Misfits.
And Bobby the Fisher King died, too.
Oh man, so it said, are we anywhere on that satellite uplink or no?
No.
Checkmate, my friend. Checkmate.
You know, because of the whole Bobby Fischer thing, we had the little talking on the message board yesterday. Our message board, bestinshowradio.com, where you can click on the forum, be part of this lively little internet community. It's just so delicious. On this board yesterday, Vito asked about Kasparov versus Bobby Fischer and
Casperitis.
and conjunctiva and whatever else. And yesterday morning, like a true geek, talking about nerds, like a true geek, for 2 hours yesterday morning, I sat in front of my computer studying chess openings on Wikipedia.com. And I was really, really just obsessing on the Sicilian defense.
What is the Russian guy's name that nobody was sure? Spatsky or something?
Spotsky or something like that.
Because there was an episode of Family Ties where
Spotsky Knows Best was my favorite show.
actually, that was the name of the Family Ties.
I always liked when Ralph Malph and
I was
Spotsy
just
would
going to
hang out.
say, Ralph Mapp and Spotsky always used to get to...
Oh, see, I preferred Spotsky and Hutch way more.
Oh, man.
So,
My old production company was supposed to be called Sparksky and Chump, based on that for some reason.
I know, I've seen the graphics.
Oh, it was sick. It was mint.
Yeah, and Alex Keaton was studying the Spotsky, whatever his name was, defense.
Family Ties, 180 episodes, by the way.
Best in show, what?
How many did...
100.
Was Scott Valentine's Nick character older than Best in Show, you wonder?
Strangely, when you say Nick, I saw Nick... Valerie. I saw Nick... I saw Nick...
Lodian?
What was Carla's name on...
Tortelli.
I saw Nick Tortelli at the Aubon Pain next to my job 2 days ago.
Dan Hedaya.
Yeah, he was sitting there reading
No,
the
that's
paper,
Mad Dog.
looking over his glasses, throwing nasty looks out over his eyes as he was reading when we was in there, as I was walking by the front of the place. Totally, I was convinced that he was his character, Nick, at that
Did you
moment.
tell him, hey, I loved you in Mulholland Drive?
Did you ever see Joe vs. Volcano?
I didn't tell him anything because I was on the outside of the building.
No.
You never saw Joe vs. Volcano?
Tom Hanks' vehicle. I'll pass.
He's so funny in that. Dan Hedaya. He is.
I like Joe versus
Anybody see
Volcano.
Brokeback Mountain?
Speaking of, Bri, okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
No. Hey, that's my nipple.
Oh, I thought you said go ahead.
What the hell's going on?
Speaking of Joe versus the Volcano, do you guys ever see 90210? It's a really good show. 100 episodes.
No.
How many episodes does 90210 have? Somebody look that up.
I thought that was going to be Vanessa's question.
Hey, Donna, I'm going to do a question about how many episodes 90210 or not. If someone goes to Wikipedia.com before we start talking to Vanessa
It's
here
on
on the
IMDb.
show. That means you, Keith. That means you go to Wikipedia.com and find out how many episodes there were of 90210. Hi, Vanessa. Surprise. It's Best in Show.
Hi. There were 10 seasons of 90210.
Oh, my God.
I guess that means there's 220 episodes.
Why would there be 22 episodes in a
Not
season?
enough.
No.
Most shows had, and right around that time, had 22 episodes a season. So I bet there is. I'll find that out right now. Unless I keep talking. We'll see how this goes. All right, so
Sorry, talking tech off mic. My mistake.
there was 7 episodes of 90210.
Wow, really?
All of them featuring Kelly Kapowski.
I was not aware of the fact that there were that many.
Oh, wait, I'm on the Tiffany Amber Thiessen page, sorry.
Again? Kapowski. Awesome. So what's going on, buddy? Tiger?
I have a hi. What?
Friend?
Good morning. Hi. I'm a little bleary-eyed this morning.
How could you be bleary-eyed? It's the 100th episode of Best in Show.
I know.
Where were
I'm
you?
annoyed.
Where were you 100 episodes ago, that morning when you woke up for the first time and said, oh my God, it's Best in Show? Why don't you give us your favorite?
I don't know. How many episodes have I been on?
When we weren't on the air.
You have to exercise some patience with Vanessa. You have to understand she's just been in the chat room for the last half hour, so she's got a huge headache.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I hate him today.
Wow.
I'm usually a big Brian fan, but today I hate him.
I'm sorry, Vanessa. I wish I could make your life easier.
Can we talk about the chat room on the air? Because I'm so curious what's going on, but I didn't know if I should bring it up.
Brian doesn't think it's appropriate to discuss
Vanessa,
on the air.
Okay.
I'll let you go if you want to cover this.
I'm going to move on.
Yeah, she wanted to stop talking
That's
about
okay
it in the
with
chat
everybody.
room.
The chat room is broken, and something's not working, and I think Brian's been looking for Vanessa's help in trying to fix it, and it started to make her crazy listening to crazy loud noises, is my guess.
It's broken
No,
with
it's not-
Vanessa, apparently only with
Not
Vanessa.
really. It's not the chat room. The chat room is just a vehicle for him to drive me crazy.
Like a
the
Tom
chat
Hanks
room
vehicle.
works fine. It's just the sound to me, you guys, where I'm listening to you, it sounds horrendous, and we were trying to figure out why it was sounding that way for me.
Because we suck.
I was going to
Utilizing
say
the chat
lousy
room.
voices, not good senses of humor, and bad bits. I think that would have everything to do
She
with
says
it.
the buzz is back. The buzz.
Oh
on
my
TBX
God, I love
Radio.
the Buzz Bin. Can't wait to see that Jesus and Mary Chain video on the Buzz Bin later. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome. So
I'm
it's
going to move on, though.
okay. What's up,
Here we
Tiger?
go.
Tiger.
Now, I understand that the hypothetical I'm about to suggest is completely ridiculous given the people I'm talking to. But let's really try to imagine for a moment what you would do if you lived happy and healthy into your early 90s and a lifetime of hard work and frugal living left you sitting on a couple $1 million nest egg. If you had no children, no family to leave your fortune to, how would you make out your will? A Michigan farmer and his school teacher wife of 57 years died this past November, and their friends and neighbors are now shocked to find themselves the beneficiaries of a $2.9 million estate. Willis and Arlene Hatch allowed themselves few luxuries, managing to squirrel away the sizable result of a lifetime of hard work and clean living on their 80-acre farm. They had no children and had outlived most all of their families, but they apparently took a lot of time and pride in doling out sums ranging from $5,000 to over $100,000 to various friends and neighbors who had somehow touched their lives. They also left a sizable donation to their church to help fund a new building. It got me to thinking about where I would leave my fortune if I somehow managed to make one. Poring over a lifetime of relationships and connections, who would I want to reward with surprise cash and generosity? And more importantly, who would I enjoy snubbing from the grave with a big fat pile of nothing? I came up with a lot of examples of people who deserve nothing, but I'm having a harder time coming up with people who deserve something. So far, I'm leaving a bunch of money to my cats, and this one